right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it, though. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Do it.
All right, early round action here as we get a look at Uzbekistan's Shavkat Rakhmonov. He has taken the UFC welterweight division by storm. He's got a whole lot of momentum coming in here tonight. Believes he'll have the grappling advantage, but he also said to us midweek, if this is a kickboxing match, I think I can thrive in that realm as well. First takedown attempt for the wrestler here, and he's able to get the more well-rounded fighter to the ground. So the striker gets a little bit off balance and pays the ultimate price.
Well, we know this is where this guy wants to be. Now, his opponent is a very good grappler, but this is his wheelhouse. This is where he makes his money, and if he's on the ground on top, he is exactly where he wants to be.
Hey, elbows.
He's got to be careful here.
Muhammad's going for the sub here. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish.
Whoa! Submission defense, he gets out!
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar. This is where he wants to be.
He's having his way with him here. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back
Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Referee help here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
You train this in the gym, and your defense showed you know what you're doing, but you're being literally...
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Touched him with the strike there. There's that patented single. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, Shavkat Rakhmonov getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet.
In the half guard.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Now he's going full mount. I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Look for those elbows.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Nice shots landing from the top position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Nice punch land.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, the hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges.
Muhammad's trying for a submission here.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. Good round.
Take a seat. Breathe. Deep breath for me. Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right? You good?
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Nice front kick. Back to his feet. Good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you. Oh, yeah! Nice leg kick.
Oh, big left.
Oh, nice right in.
Look at the redness now, almost immediately on the right side of his body. 3 minutes to go in round 3.
On defense, these two are going back and forth.
Straight right hand on the counter is good.
Oh! He's got to start throwing now.
Rakhmonov's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Give me that wrist control. Let's go.
So Rakhmonov's right back to the full mount. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, setting up for a submission now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that is causing swelling.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Rakhmonov's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Final seconds of round 3. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Rakhmonov. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
Your combinations.
All right, let us get you some replays from that previous round. His nose is significantly damaged after his opponent's handiwork in that previous frame.
It's smashed. It's smashed, John, and you see the cut on it. You see the bruising. It's bad now, but in a couple days it'll be much worse.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get the black eyes and you start to look like a freaking penguin. The guy is taking too many shots with his head. He's not doing a great job of moving his head off the center line. If he wants to win this fight, he has got to be smarter in his approach.
And he is toughness personified, but you got to think that that nose, in terms of his breathing pattern, is going to start to give him issues as this fight presses onward. Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a come behind it. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Now some separation. Muhammad swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage.
Nice single.
Muhammad's in half guard.
This is a terrible position.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
He does everything so well. And he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Right into side mount.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another.
Oh, now he's gonna find himself in a little more danger. He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Make sure he stays high. Take your time. Take your time.
Nice transition.
Rakhmonov's eye is closing up. Muhammad's right back to the full mount here. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Another ground and pound strike lands.
1 minute, 60 seconds left.
All right, side control now. Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
That Darce is tight.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
All right, take a seat. Listen, you're up on the scorecards here. Going into the last round, I want more of what you've been doing. Let's stay safe. Let's not get kicked.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Oh, nice jab there by Muhammad.
Oh, he got him real good, too.
Big head kick.
Oh, my goodness.
And again. Oh! Keeping busy here in the clinch. All right, so now we start to see some bruising. Oh!
Beautiful job staying at range and dictating the fight, landing punches like that.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Muhammad going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Lands a nice straight. So he's really starting to put together some significant...
Oh, he hurt him bad.
So Rakhmonov's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside.
Lands a solid kick right there. Oh, another one. Oh! Oh!
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Rakhmonov's in half guard now. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Nicely done. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on it.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're...
Oh, how about it? Just what the doctor ordered, he gets back to the feet.
John, it's like a Hail Mary. He needed to get up to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Whoa!
Heard it again.
Oh! Goes down again! Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's gonna hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation.
No way, we got it.
All right,
Ladies
the official
and gentlemen,
decision is now in. Here is Bruce
rounds,
Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All three judges score the contest 49-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, no suspense there as Bruce Buffer gets you the judges' scorecards. A clean, dominant victory for the wrestler here tonight. And he was unfazed in the fighter meeting, unfazed when he walked out tonight. And